along with listening to specifics, which thing they want to do, what thing they want, book they want to read, or any of that, you also want to be listening for what matters to them.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of us, you look at your kid and this child has different challenges, and you're thinking, I have no idea what this kid could ever do for a living. If you had asked me when my son was 11,
out loud,
no clue. I mean, he couldn't even count to 100 when he was 9 or 10 because the processing, the sequencing was hard for him. And I thought back then, this is dated now, but back then I thought, he can't count to 100. He can't make change. Not even McDonald's will hire this kid. Well, now machines make change, and it's not a big deal. And he's got a much better job than that. But I was stressing out about how that was going to work. And what I needed to do was pay attention to what he was good at. He is really good with people. He held his first yard sale when he was 4, and he didn't tell me.
Really?
One of my neighbors knocked on the door and said, Steve's having a yard sale. Can I really buy this red wagon?
Oh, funny.
I was so happy he was doing it. I said, sure, go ahead. Little baby wagon he'd outgrown. So she got her for a quarter, and we were all happy.
That's great.
And then take that with his sister, who has got a PhD and has been Miss Bookworm and academic all her life. They're both great kids, but they're very different. She was the one that didn't ever want to talk to a stranger.
Yeah.
So I had to do different things with her to encourage that, and other things with him. But I had to pay attention to what they're good at and nurture that. Related to that, you always want to remember, if they're only good at one thing, don't take it away as a punishment. If all they care about is learning to program a computer, and you've got to discipline them, take away movie time, take away something else, take away dessert.
Exactly.
But certainly take away computer games, that's fine, but let them program. Or if all they love is soccer and that's the only thing they really think they're any good at, then don't pull them off the team, no matter how difficult things have been. You want to pay attention to what they value, and that helps them.
Yeah, I even talk about how, making those things into subjects in your school. Yes. Because especially when they struggle at every single academic thing you put in front of them, having the relief of one thing, this is school and I'm good at it. It may not be academic related at all, but it still shows them that, this can be learning, and this is something you can be good at to learn.
Yeah. There's a guy in the homeschool group I helped lead a few years back. He was there, who is actually so good at lining up dominoes in elaborate patterns that he's gotten paid to do this. There's a Brazilian petroleum company that hired him and used him for an ad on their national television with some amazing thing. And you could imagine this guy when he was a little younger and he was 10 and he was only lining them up by, say, hundreds instead of tens of thousands like he does now. What if mom had said, put that away?
Right.
That's just a kid thing. Well, he's learned to use a camera. He's learned to negotiate contracts. This has turned into something. He may not be doing dominoes the rest of his life, but you got to just not think in terms of dominoes or just soccer, but think of things like planning and camera work and logistics and negotiation, or with soccer, teamwork and perseverance and all these other things.
Yeah, there's so much more involved than just the basics of what the subject is, I guess we could call it.
Yes.